We're back for another episode. In this episode we're going to be looking yet again at crafting and especially Disciples of the Hand. So I'm not really concerned with gathering right now, more the crafting. So what I've been doing lately is I've been working towards getting all of my professions to level 30. So if we take a quick look at my classes, you can see I'm very quickly approaching 30 with every single class. Now the advantage of doing that, as I said in the previous video, is that it will allow you to share certain abilities between all of your classes, which is very, very useful. I've also been keeping my gear up to date as well, so I need to make sure that I have as much control, craftsmanship and CP as possible. So right now you can see I've got 144 craftsmanship, 145 control, and most of my gear is level 24 plus, I suppose, something like that. So they all provide CP or control or craftsmanship. And the advantage of doing that just means you're going to have better results when you do your crafting. You're going to be able to hit a lot more abilities, and you're going to be more likely to get high quality, which has been the focus of my crafting from the beginning. Now I'm just going to quickly show you the abilities I'm sharing. I'm right now 28 goldsmith, so I'm using Rumination, which is from woodworking, and it says, or from carpentry I should say, and it says removes inner quiet effect and restores CP proportional to the number of times control was increased. So I will cover when to use that in a moment. And then rapid synthesis. This is a fail-safe if you have very low durability but you still need to craft a lot. This has a 250% efficiency, which means it will craft a lot, but unfortunately only 50% success rate. So it's really a sort of last-ditch gamble sort of ability. But it is very useful. It can save your crafts in so many different situations. Then from Leatherworker we have Waste Not, which says reduces loss of durability by 50% for the next 4 steps, which is self-explanatory. It's just basically that rather than losing 10 durability per move, per craft, you will lose 5 for 4 moves, which again is very useful. Then from Weaver, as before, Careful Synthesis. The importance of this one is the fact that it says 90% efficiency but 100% success rate, so you can guarantee that it will definitely craft regardless what color your synth is currently at, what condition. And last but not least, from Alchemy you have Tricks of the Trade. It says restores 20 CP, can only be used when material condition is good. So now what I've decided to do today is to make a few rings and neck pieces and stuff like that, just useful accessories. So if I quickly load up my log, so I was taking a look at this item first, the silver gorget. Level 26 gives 2 strength, 2 dexterity, 2 accuracy. I have now one thing I will say is that these days I have been using high quality materials for nearly all of my crafting, and in 90% of cases I'm actually crafting them myself, because if you were to try and just buy high quality materials from the market board, you're going to be spending hundreds and hundreds, maybe 3 or 4 times more than it's actually worth. So it's better to just craft them yourself. So I had some materials prepared before, so if I use 2 silver ingots and 1 high quality old goat leather. Now one thing to know about this is that if every material you're using is high quality, then the quality progress is guaranteed to be 50% of the maximum from the beginning, but that's 50% of the bar. So it doesn't mean it's going to be 50% chance to crit, it just means it's going to be 50% progress of the bar. So I'll show you what I mean. So if I click synthesize, so as you can see it says 648 out of 1296, which is 50% of this, but it's only 15% chance of high quality. So it does go up exponentially, so getting closer to here will probably get you to like 80% all of a sudden. So the very first ability I'm going to be using is Inner Quiet. It says grants a bonus to control every increase in quality. The reason I use this is because it means every time I use the touch ability, which increases quality, I will get a bonus to control. And what control does, looking here, it says affects the amount of quality improved in a single synthesis step. So what that means is that every time I improve quality, I'm going to be able to improve quality even more the next time. So that's why it's important to hit that first. So I hit inner quiet, and then I hit this ability here called Great Strides. You get at level 21. It says doubles efficiency of next touch action. Effect active for 3 steps. So what that means is the next time you use touch, it will be 250% efficiency rather than 125, as long as it's done within 3 moves. So if I press that now. Now, one thing to notice is that my condition is still normal, which is, but it could be better. If it was either good or excellent when hitting touch, then there's even more bonus. So what I'll now use is Steady Hand. It says improves action success rate by 20% for 5 moves, which means 20% more likely to succeed rather than fail. Okay, now it's still red. So what I'm basically, my aim is to keep hitting certain buffs until this changes color, if it does. So the next ability I usually press, if it hasn't turned red by now, is Waste Not. So it says reduces loss of durability by 50% for next 4 steps. So I've been very unlucky. After all these abilities, it hasn't turned red or excellent. However, I now need to press Standard Touch because this Great Strides will expire after 1 move. So it's important to keep an eye on these numbers. These numbers mean the number of steps remaining until they fade. So if I press Standard Touch now. Okay, and then the next thing I will do is press Great Strides again and then try again. I just hope it changes colour. So it didn't change colour, however, I'm becoming low on CP. So I'm just going to hit Standard Touch straight away. Otherwise I won't have enough CP to actually do it. So again, Great Strides. Now I've hit an issue, because now I've only got 6 CP. So that is where the Rumination comes in, however you pronounce it, because it says removes inner quiet effect and restores CP proportional to the number of times control was increased. So I increased my control, I think maybe 3 times, which means it should restore a decent amount of CP for me. So if I press that now, as you see, it's restored me to 30 CP, which is nice, really. It's restored it for nothing. Unfortunately, that is not enough for me to get Standard Touch. However, I can hit Basic. So if I press Basic, so as you can see, I now have a 96% chance of high quality, and I still have 50 durability left. So I'm out of CP, so what I can now start doing is Careful Synthesis, because I have plenty of moves to finish it. See, now it's turned good. However, we don't have enough CP to increase quality, so what I'll do is I'll hit Tricks of the Trade, which will restore CP. So now back to 20, which means I can now again start using, oh actually no, I'm back to 32. So what it means I can now do is hit Standard Touch to get it to 100% high quality, assuming it doesn't fail. Okay, so now you see 100% high quality chance, which means for the rest of the synthesis I'm just going to use Careful Synthesis. And again. So that way, because I'm using Careful, definitely it won't fail. So there you go. 100% chance to high quality. I've made a high quality silver gorget. Let's quickly take a look at it. There you go. And it gave me 3,364 experience, which is very nice. So moving on to the next item I wanted to make. So where is it? Here we go. Silver rings. So they said 2 strength, 2 dexterity, 2 accuracy. I need silver ingot and mudstone waystone. So I don't have ones crafted, so I might need to make some myself. So if I need to make 2 of them. Here you go, mudstone waystone. So I'll use, because I've only got 2 high quality ones, I'll use 1 per extra per synthesis, just so I have this little tiny boost of quality each time. So synthesize. And again, start with inner quiet. And this method of mine is just from so many crafts, you know, just tried and tested. It seems to be the most consistent combination of buttons to get high results. So again, I then pressed Steady Hand as before. Now you see it's turned red. So hopefully when I press standard touch I'm going to get quite a big bonus, because I've got great strides and also good condition, which also gives its own bonus to touch. I don't know how much that bonus is, unfortunately. I still need to do some research on that, but there's definitely a bonus for using touch when it's a different colour. The only time that's not true is when it turns, you know, black purple, when it's poor quality. So anyway, standard touch. So as you can see, it jumped to 17%. So again, I'll hit great strides, and that didn't do anything. It didn't turn red, so I'll just hit standard touch anyway, because I have to keep an eye on my durability as well. So now it's turned excellent, which is very nice. So if I hit, I'm going to hit actually basic touch as a just in case. So you see now it's turned 100% good, which means that there's a 100% chance to synthesis. However, now I've got two problems. Number one, I've only got 10 durability left. Number two, the condition is poor, which means anything I do is likely to fail anyway. So what I will do, I'll hit Rumination. It's now restored me back to 108 CP. I will now hit this move, Master's Mend, as before, which will increase my item durability by 30. So now I have 100% high quality, 40 out of 40 durability. So all I now need to do, hit Careful Synthesis to just make sure I don't waste any moves. And there you go, high quality mudstone. So I go for this method as much as I can to make sure that I get the best results from crafting and always try and get high quality. I will never focus on 100% high quality if it means I'm going to run out of durability. That's the most important thing, so you have to keep an eye on that. So again, in a quiet, great strides, hasn't turned red yet, so steady hand, and it's turned red. So there you go. So you see, I'm keep hitting these abilities until it turns red, then I hit standard touch. What can happen sometimes is that you can hit in a quiet and it turns red straight away. What I usually recommend is you ignore that first red and carry on with great strides and steady hand, and it might then turn red again. So again, if I hit great strides, and it's turned red, as you can see, which is ideal. So it's 86%. So I don't need to hit great strides anymore, simply because I've already got it to 86. So normal standard touch should be enough to finish it to 100. There you go, it's now 100. But then again, I have the same issue. I've got 10% durability left, and I've got I haven't synthesized anything. So I'm going to hit quickly Tricks of the Trade. I'm going to hit again Rumination. So it's only the abilities Synthesis and Touch which actually reduce the amount of durability remaining. So the same with Careful Synthesis, the same with Standard Touch. They are the only ones that reduce durability. So you can hit every other button and it will not reduce your durability, which is very important to remember. So now that I've got 114 CP again, I hit Master's Mend. I didn't necessarily have to for this item because the amount I needed is so low, but this type of crafting style can save you in so many different situations. So if I just do Careful Synthesis again, I don't need to worry about CP and increasing quality anymore because it's already at 100. So my only focus then is to craft. So okay, I've now made 2 waystones. So if I go back to here, silver ring, so I'll use 1 high quality silver ingot, 1 high quality mudstone, waystone, synthesized. Okay, so as before, in a quiet, great strides, still not red, so steady hand, still not red, so waste not. Now it's turned red, I've got 1 move left, so I have to use touch, so it's not wasted, so I use touch. There you go. So then again, great strides. And I'll just use touch straight away because I don't want to waste the little CP I have left. And again, once more, standard touch because I don't have enough CP. So now I'm out of CP. However, I've got it to 100% high quality chance, which is wonderful. I've got 55 durability left. So again, Careful Synthesis. So it's really about getting the most out of these buttons while you have the CP and not wasting any move. Because if you follow this method that I'm using, then at this level range, 25 to 30, the chances of you getting high quality are extremely high. But that's obviously relying on the fact that I'm using high quality materials. So again, synthesize, inner quiet. So like I said, this method I've effectively made up myself just out of trial and error of hitting these buttons millions and millions and millions of times to find out which just happened to be the consistent way of working. So you see, that time I was able to hit standard touch straight away, but now the second time I've hit great strides, it didn't turn red. So now I'm going to hit steady hand. Still not red, so again I'll hit waste not. Still not red, but whatever. I've only got one move left for great strides. Again, important to keep an eye on that. So I hit standard touch. So now it's 88%. I'll hit standard touch again because it's turned red. 100%. So, and I've got 50 durability left, so careful synthesis. So at this point it doesn't matter that my CP is all gone because I got it to 100 with lots of durability left, so I don't have to worry about mending or anything. So careful synthesis. But this is different item to item. These bigger durability items are more easier to high quality simply because you have a lot more durability to play with, whereas these sort of items like these waystones, you've got a very small amount of durability, so you have to keep an eye on it. So anyway, careful synthesis. There you go. There's a high quality silver ring, so just see where the second one went. There it is, high quality silver ring. So, so I have to actually be out of my synthesis to move my bags around, which is fine. Silver ring. I'll just put these materials here so that I can put all my items here. So now one thing which is difficult as a crafter is managing your bag space. It always is and it always will be, so it's important to have at least a few slots spare in order to do your crafting with. So anyway, so now moving on to the next item. So let me see which one it was. I looked at it before. Yeah, this item here. So this silver ear cuffs. It says 2 strength, 2 dexterity, 3 accuracy. I need 2 silver ingots and I need 1 siltstone waystone. So I need to make 1 more high quality silver ingot and a high quality siltstone waystone. So let me see where I can do that. Let's see, silver ingots. So it's good when you craft your own materials, it really is, because then you get better results. So here you go, I need 3 silver ores. Unfortunately I don't have any high quality ones, so I'm just going to try my luck. So, same routine, in the quiet. Great strides. Steady hand. Still not red, waste not. Still not red, but only 1 step of great strides left, so I have to hit standard touch. Okay, whatever, 5%, great strides. Standard touch. This one has turned red, so I'll hit standard touch again. So unfortunately I'm out of CP, so I'll hit Rumination to try and get at least 1 more go. So again 32, so I'll hit standard touch again. Okay, so but now that I've only got 15 durability left, I have to keep an eye on that because I don't know if I'm going to have enough of a chance to finish this move. So I'm going to hit Tricks of the Trade anyway, just for the sake of it. Okay, now I'm going to hit basic touch because I don't know if careful will be enough. Oh, and it is. How about that? So there you go. Even though it's only a 21% chance of high quality, I was lucky and it made the high quality ingot anyway. So now I need the slitstone waystone. So I need to see where I make that on the list. There you go. Now, I did pick up a few high quality materials because they are very cheap on the market board. Buying raw materials is always better than buying the finished product. So if I had bought some high quality siltstones, I probably would have paid 800 gil each, but by buying the materials I was able to buy 27 high materials for like 400. So I will be able to make maybe 15 of them myself for the price of less than one of just buying it finished. So anyway, so then again, in a quiet, great strides. You can call this the Mithrie method if you like. I don't know if there's a name for it. Okay, standard touch. And then again, great strides. Hasn't turned red. Steady hand. Turned red. Standard touch. That's 85%. So I won't bother with great strides because it's so close. So I just hit standard touch. Okay. Now the thing is, I don't know if my basic synthesis will finish it in one go. So what I'll do is I hit Rumination. It's now taking me back to 94. Again, I'll hit Tricks of the Trade for another restoring CP. That's now taking me to 114, which means I can now hit Master's Mend. So there you go. Now I have 40 durability, and I still have enough CP to use one more basic touch. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a careful synthesis to see how much it fills up. So you see, I actually would need 3 careful synthesis to finish it. So if I hit careful synthesis again, okay, and now I've got 20 durability left, and I can guarantee I'll finish. So all I will then do, I'll hit basic touch, just for it to hope to get it to 100. It's now at 100. Careful synthesis. There you go. So the last move, the last everything, and I was able to get it done. And as you can see, I just leveled up to 29 because it was an extremely high amount of EXP. So 5,462 for crafting it, and 4,123 because it was the first time I did it. So if you remember my earlier video of crafting, I don't think I needed that much EXP for the entire level. So, but that's how the game progresses. So if I go back here now, so I now have the materials I need, high quality materials I need to make these silver ear cuffs. So I do high quality silver waystone, 2 high quality silver ingot. So that is always the aim and focus of all the crafting I'm doing, is to make high quality everything. So even high quality materials, which will then make making high quality items a lot more likely. So again, same routine, in a quiet, great strides, still not red, so steady hand. Still not red, so I'll use waste not. Unfortunately not red, so I'll just do standard touch. Okay, now what I'm going to do this time, I'm going to use great strides. However, because I don't know how much progress the synthesis is going to do, I'm going to keep hitting careful synthesis until I have to use touch or it turns red. So that way I'm not wasting the chance to get progress done. So if I do careful synthesis, wow, so I'm going to need maybe 4 to get this done. So if I hit careful, yep, careful synthesis again. Okay, so there's only one more move left on great strides, so then I hit standard touch, which unfortunately failed, which is just bad luck. So okay, careful synthesis. Careful synthesis. I'm hoping that it will turn red, but it didn't. So I'm going to restore, I'm going to hit Rumination. It's now turned red. However, now I've only got 53 CP and it's red, which means I could hit standard touch, but I won't get as much bonus as if I use greater strides. But to use great strides and touch, I need 64. So this time I'm going to hit Tricks of the Trade. So now I have 73. So I'll hit great strides and then great standard touch. So there you see, it's restored me, I feel, a lot more progress than I would have made. Thankfully it's turned red, which means I can do Tricks of the Trade. And then I have enough CP and enough durability to hit basic touch again, which unfortunately failed, which again is just pure bad luck, nothing else. So I've got not enough CP to do anything else, so I'll do careful synthesis. There you go, pure luck, because I had 38% chance I made the high quality earrings, which are right here. So there you go. So you see, for the entire video, high quality everything. High quality materials, high quality rings and gorgets and earrings and so on, and huge amount of EXP. It's all positive. So so let me quickly check another item that I'm interested in. So I've now made let me quickly see, I made some earrings high quality, I made neck piece high quality, I've made 2 rings high quality. So if I look quickly at braces, I don't know if there's any braces of this style within Goldsmith that gives strength. I can quickly check. So let me see, maybe these are too high level for me right now, so if I go back down, I'm specifically looking for strength braces. So braces, bracelet, no, that's intelligence, sunstone bracelet, maybe, let me see if there's anything else. Vitality bracelet, mind bracelet. Okay, so here you go. Here is a strength bracelet. It's the sunstone bracelet. Okay, so I need 1 high quality silver ingot and 2 high quality sunstones. So I'll quickly make this high quality silver ingot, hopefully. Okay, so I just need 1, so I'll synthesize. And then Inner Quiet, Great Strides, hasn't turned red, Steady Hand, hasn't turned red, Waste Not. And it has turned red, thankfully, with 1 move to go, so Standard Touch. Okay, Great Stride. And Standard Touch, because I'm getting low on CP. Okay, so now I will hit Careful Synthesis. Just because yeah, so now I know that only 1 more Careful Synthesis is all I need. So what I'll do now is I'll hit Rumination. So that's got me back to 62, which is just a bit short, so I'll hit Great Strides. It's turned red, so I will use Tricks of the Trade. I will sacrifice the bonus of the good condition in order to use Great Strides with Standard Touch. So if I hit Standard Touch, okay, and then I hit Basic Touch. I will use Basic Touch because it will reduce my durability by 10. However, I've got 15, which means I have enough. So Basic Touch. So that's got me to 42%. So fingers crossed if I get high quality. Unfortunately not, but that's the way the cookie crumbles, as they say. So I'll try another one to get high quality, because every time you craft you get experience points anyway, so nothing is wasted. So Inner Quiet, Great Strides, still not red, Waste Not. So sorry, Steady Hand, still not red, Waste Not. Still not red, but we have 1 more move left on Great Strides, so Standard Touch. And then Great Strides. Okay, it's turned red, Standard Touch. I'm now out of CP, so I use Rumination. So it's got me to 62, so Great Strides. It's turned red, but as before, I'll hit Tricks of the Trade, so I have enough to do Standard Touch. So Standard Touch. So I can hit Tricks of the Trade again. And I can do another Standard Touch. That's why I find Tricks of the Trade just so useful. So it's now got me to 58% chance. I know that Careful Synthesis will not give me enough progress, so I will hit Basic and hope it doesn't fail. So that's taken me all the way. There you go, high quality silver ingot, which is just what I wanted. Now I also needed, because I wanted the bracers, I think. Here they are. So I need now 2 high quality sunstones, but I don't have the materials. So I'll quickly go check if I have any in my retainer. So in order to make sunstones, I need raw sunstones. So I wonder if I have any spare. If not, I'll just quickly pick them up from the marketplace. spell. And to really vital retainers, which I just desperately need all the time, because I've always got a bag space. So do I have any? There you go. Raw sunstone. So retrieve. Okay. Now the reason I'm sort of going out of this town is just so there's not too much background sound and, you know, craft in peace, let's say. Because no one ever goes into this little shop here, so... So it's a nice little sort of private place to craft, you know, just so I can get away from it all, the busy, bustling town. So anyway, if I click Synthesis, and then, now I still need to make my sunstones, so if I go back way down in level, here you go, sunstones. So I have enough sunstones to make 4, so hopefully I'll get 2 high quality out of them. So then same routine, Inner Quiet, Great Strides, still not red, Steady Hand, still not red, Waste Not, out of moves, so I hit Standard Touch. So this is basically the process I go through like every single time. So again, Great Strides, then Standard Touch. It's a good 20% there. So I'll hit Rumination, and then Great Strides. So unfortunately I'm 2 CP short to use Standard Touch, so instead I will use Basic Touch. That's just bad luck really. And then Careful Synthesis. I've got 83% chance, so fingers crossed. Ah, so there you go. It can happen. You can sometimes literally have 99% chance to high quality and still not get it. So I will try again. Inner Quiet. Great Strides. Steady Hand. Waste Not. So out of moves, again Standard Touch. Okay. Great Strides. Standard Touch, as before. Okay, so Rumination. And now it's turned red, so I can hit Tricks of the Trade as well. So that means I can now hit Great Strides and Standard Touch. And I also have enough CP left to hit Basic Touch. Which failed, what a shame. Careful Synthesis. There you go, that's 1 high quality sunstone, so I need 1 more. I've got 2 more materials, so synthesize. Inner Quiet. Great Strides. Turned red, so Standard Touch. And Great Strides. Turned red straight away, so again Standard Touch. Always keeping an eye on my durability remaining. So I'll just hit Standard Touch because it's so close. There you go, 100% chance to high quality. Careful Synthesis up for 100% success rate. There you go, there are your 2 sunstones. So if I now go back and try and find the item, so Sunstone Bracelet, there you go. So 1 high quality silver ingot, 2 high quality sunstones which I made myself, synthesize, and then Inner Quiet, Great Strides, hasn't turned red, Steady Hand, hasn't turned red, Waste Not. Now it's turned red, so I would have had to use Standard Touch anyway. Standard Touch, so that's a nice bonus. Great Strides. Standard Touch. With 87% chance to high quality. So I'll hit Standard Touch again. I just hope it gets to 100. Sorry, a little bit of lag there, not sure what caused it. So, Careful Synthesis. And Careful Synthesis. So every other colour it might change to doesn't matter, because Careful Synthesis has a 100% chance to succeed, so I won't lose any moves. And there you go, high quality sub braces, sunstone braces. So you might be wondering to yourself, Mithrie, why are you making all these items? You know, you're not a marauder, you're not a warrior, you're not a tank, you're a bard, you're an archer, and your gear is not, your levels are not high enough to use this gear. Well, I've decided to do a very special thing for a very important member of Distant World today. You all know him, he's called Sambo, otherwise known in-game as Seraphis Whirlwind. Now I've noticed that his gear, his like warrior gear, is great for the armor, but his accessories and rings and earrings and so on is not the best, let's say. Some of it's dated, doesn't have any statistics on it and so on. So I've decided, as a special treat just for him, I'm going to give him all of these items purely as a gift. You know, simply as, you know, this is for your warrior, thank you for bringing me to the game, thank you for introducing me to the most amazing people ever, and I hope you get a better use out of them than I ever will. So if I go to the delivery Moogle, no new letters today, okay, new, I hope he's on my friend list, he should be, hopefully. So I'm looking for Seraphis Whirlwind, here he is, Seraphis Whirlwind. I will do attach, 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 attach. So I've now attached all of these 5 items, all high quality stuff for him. I will say a quick message for him. Okay, so, well, kind of out of characters, so maybe, oh yeah, that message will do. So say, hi Sambo, I made these for you as a gift for your, tell you what, let me just delete this /warrior just so I can sign off, so 1 sec. There you go. So I used all my characters because I just wanted to, so he knows who I am. So hi Sambo, I made these for you as a gift for your marauder as a thank you for introducing me to this wonderful community. I hope they serve you well in your quest to becoming a great DPS, from Mithrie. Now you can only send items to people who are on your friend list. You can't type anything into this, and I think they designed it that way just to prevent spam and whatever else. So it's a very good idea. So if I click send, there you go. Pure donation. Oh, okay. So unfortunately, it won't actually let me send it to him. What a shame. But I'll talk to the community. I'll see why, and I'll see if I can do any donations for him. So I've made that purely for Sambo. So I'll talk to maybe Catella later to see if she will let me send it to him. So anyway. Now the last thing I want to cover in this video is I want to talk about leves at this level. So the best place purely to do leves at this level is Quarry Mill. So I'm going to quickly head to Quarry Mill and I'll explain why. Hopefully Sambo will see this video so he can see the gesture I was trying to make. And hopefully he will actually receive the items later so he can use them. But I didn't make them for me. So anyway, heading straight to Quarry Mill. The quickest way to get to Quarry Mill from Gridania, I find, is to actually run straight through East Shroud to South Shroud. Because if you run through Central Shroud, for whatever reason, the journey is a lot longer. So, okay, just use a ferry. So, okay, mount. Who knows why I wasn't able to send it, maybe his mailbox is full, who knows. guess, or maybe he's blocked it, you know, so maybe he gets too much fan mail. You can see a link on my profile to Sambo's Let's Play channel. He is a much greater Let's Player than I am. He does Let's Plays for many games, not just Final Fantasy 14, and it was actually his series of Let's Plays that even got me into the game to begin with. So it's just the smallest gesture I can do as a thank you for that. I'll tell you what, I'm actually going to send them to Catella Ravenly, and hopefully she can be the one to forward them to him, because the only unfortunate thing is that he's on Australian time, because he lives obviously in Australia, and I'm in the UK, which means quite often, more often than not, he's actually not online when I'm online and vice versa. So, okay, almost at South Shroud now. As I said in previous videos, like when this game starts becoming like a second home, you don't have to you don't have to worry about remembering where to go, you will just know. The good thing, the reason to use this entrance to South Shroud as well, because it puts you right next to Quarry Mill, whereas if you go through Central Shroud, you have to run all this extra distance for no reason. Now, I'm not going to actually do any of these leaves right now, because I'm kind of low on allowances right now. But I will explain which ones I do and why. So here's the leave map. Okay, so again, tradecraft leaves, not fieldcraft, tradecraft. So now one thing to know, this card here actually means something, you know, so they have different symbols. It might look like it's completely random, but in fact they are not. So what this card means, specifically this one with the older woman and the younger woman, it's one of the type of leaves where it will ask you, for example, here it says to turn in 3 toothed staghorn staves. But what this card means is that you can actually then turn this in 3 times. So what that means is that if you turned in 3 normal quality staves, you would get 11,000 experience. Okay, that's simple enough. If you turn in 3 high quality staves, you will triple that, so you'll get 33,000 experience. However, you can turn this in 3 times. What that means is that you can get anything, if you turn it in all 3 times, if you turn in 3 sets of normal, which means 9 normals, you will get 33,000 EXP. However, if you turn in 3 sets or 9 high quality of these staves, you will actually then get almost 100,000 experience from this one allowance, which is absolutely insane. So I recommend you look for this card. It's present in all the crafts. So let me see. Same card again. So that would mean I need to give in 3 sets of 3 padded leather duck bells. And this is really important because while I've been trying to get all of my professions up at the same time, as you can see, I've really run out of allowances because I'm using them every day. But these leaves at this level are absolutely the best for getting the most experience for your money. And if I go back to the goldsmithing one, which I probably will do later on today, you can see how much gil you get as well. So if you times that by 3, you're looking at 1900 gil already, and that's for 1 turn-in. So you times that by 3, you're looking at almost 6,000 gil for turning in 9 high quality, which is more than enough to get to almost pretty much buy all of the high quality materials you need from the market board to make it. Obviously I won't be doing that, I'll be making the high quality materials myself, but you can see the huge amount of profit you'll get. And also, you see these silver ores, which means that by the end of this one leave, I will have 66 silver ores, which is a huge amount to have just from doing one leave. So I'm going to accept this so I can do it later, and hopefully by the time I finish crafting 9 staves and I turn this in, that will get me from 29 to 30 in one leave. So that they are definitely the best ones to do. So if I look at now Leatherworker, so padded leather duck bells, because it's the other craft I have below 30 which I want to work on today. So again, unfortunately it's just wind shards, but you know, you can always use wind shards, there's nothing wrong with them. So I will accept this for later. and that's it. So I would really want to emphasize how important that style of leave is. It's important to look at the card and understand it. So I'll tell you what I'm going to quickly do actually. I'm going to see, there's the Moogle mail. I'm going to see if I can send those items actually to Catella. I'll ask her kindly to forward them on to Sambo. So where are they? Here's one, silver ring. Basically when it failed to mail it to him, it put them all into my armory chest, so I need to retrieve them. So this one, earring, where is it? Silver earring, here you go. And then neck piece, go, here it is. So here are the 5 items I made for Sambo. So I'm going to quickly talk to the Moogle again. Ah, it's already open, never mind, case anew. So from this list, Catella, right top of my list. So let me type a message for her. Okay, so as I said, hi Catella, I've made the attached items as a thank you for Sambo for bringing me into this game and meeting you all. I think they will serve his character Seraphis very well. So obviously remember to actually attach them to the mail. So attach. There you go, just double check that they are the right items. Because his Marauder is level 33, so I know all these items definitely will upgrade him a lot. So hopefully this will actually send this time, so send. There you go, message sent. So, okay, that's it for this video guys. I hope you found it informative and useful. This is basically how I was able to get all of my professions from 25 to 30. I'm sort of slacking behind a little bit on Alchemist and Culinary, and I will catch them up very soon. And then I hope to see you next time in the next crafting video. Something else I've been working on, the reason I haven't made a video for a while is I'm actually currently gearing up to do hard mode Titan, which is taking a lot longer than I thought it would. So if I quickly look at my bard, this is how she's looking right now. So you see I've started gathering this dark light gear because I basically I need it for Titan. So I still have a few pieces left to get. I will try and get them all and then hopefully Titan will go down. Once Titan goes down, then I need 900 tones of philosophy and then I can get my relic, the Artemis bow. So hopefully it won't take too much longer to do that. But anyway, thank you for watching this video. I hope you found it useful. And like I said, this is just a really tried and tested method. It's something I use on pretty much every single synthesis now. Because it makes sense. It does the job extremely well, as you saw. All the high quality items I was able to craft. And I hope you find it useful. So thanks for watching guys, and ladies as well, and see you next time. Goodbye from me, and goodbye from Mithrie.